This is an interview with Mr. Moses Adeola, who is a Nigerian American. He was born in Nigeria, and he went to school here in the United States of America, the United States, and he is also an author, and he's living in Nigeria, and he's here visiting some of his children in the United States. Let me ask you this question, and then I'll get you to elaborate on your background. Now, the continent of Africa, you are an African or are you a Nigerian? How do you classify your grouping?
First, I'm a Nigerian.
Okay.
Second, I'm an African.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I was interested in that because I know, here in America, there's some of us, not all of us, refer to ourselves as African American. I said, no, I'm not an African American. I said, I'm an American, but it's my birthplace.
That's interesting. I was watching Oprah Winfrey's show sometime this week or last week. And a lady described herself as African American. Mm-hmm. And Oprah just raised an eyebrow. Say, what? You are what? before the young lady corrected and said, okay, I'm a black African. I mean, black American.
Right, I'm an American black, right.
American black, know. Right. So I was surprised when, I tried to raise that question in one of my books.
Yes.
How the African black Americans see themselves.
Yeah.
African Americans or just purely black American.
Yeah. Now, speaking of, I'm sorry, you got something else to say on that? Go right on.
Yeah, I was trying to argue in my book that America is alienated.
Yeah.
People come from different parts of the world. Mm-hmm. You have German American, Asian American, British American. In my book, I was trying to argue that why can't we see the black in America as African American? Mm-hmm. So that was my argument in the book. But when Oprah Winfrey raised eyebrow, I was surprised.
Yeah.
She was interviewing one of the youngest of them.
Oh, Raven. Okay, yeah, the baby girl. Yeah, okay, I know you're talking. I know I'm familiar with the story you're talking about now. Yes.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, people got upset with her because, I agree with her. I said, yeah, she has it right. She's an American, what I mean? If she wished to say she's a black American.
Yeah, I define herself first as African American.
Yeah.
But Oprah didn't agree with her.
Yeah.
So she had to change it to, black American,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But that's okay, But we all come from somewhere.
Yeah, we all come from Africa, or the place.
That's my argument,
Yeah, we all come from.
Everybody come from somewhere,
Yeah.
Especially coming to, as American.
Right. Now, let me ask you to give us a little background on who you are. Let the audience know.
Okay, in terms of what?
Who you are. Who are you?
Okay, my name is Moses Dele Adeola. They are Yoruba names, except Moses, which is biblical name.
And how did you, now you are a writer?
Yes, I'm a writer. I trained as an administrator. I retired as deputy registrar of a university in Nigeria, the Lagos State University. And I work here briefly. I'm a writer now. I think I've written about 3 or 4 books. 4 books. Mm-hmm. The 4th one is not published yet.
Okay. And what's the name of the books you have published? written and published?
But you have copies of them. I have the Burden of Freedom, which I recently, revised. I have a new revised edition, which I was trying to get you to come here to work on it in terms of promotion.
I think it's a good book. I like I like the book. I think it's a good book, and I think it's kind of opened the eyes of one who will read. And my son married a young lady from Africa. So,
Okay.
some people think everything is, you marry somebody from Africa, everything is honey. You marry somebody from America, everything is honey, But there are cultural differences,
Yeah, the difference, sure.
Right. So that's what
so it's one of my books. I've recently revised it.
Mm-hmm.
I brought a few copies here, trying to promote it. Then the second one was the
cultural and religious dilemma of Africans.
Cultural, religious. I forgot the name.
The dilemma of Africans in the diaspora.
It's African in diaspora.
Right.
Religious African religious of Africans in diaspora. Right. Yes, that's what it is. Dilemma of Africans. Religion in the diaspora. Yeah.
Now, how do you sum your first book, Burden of Freedom? How would you summarize that book?
How did I summarize it?
Yeah. How have that been for you? Has it been a good book for you? A good seller for you? It's a good book.
Well,
I like the book.
People read it. Everybody that read it. You read it.
Right. I enjoyed it.
This is a good book. What I tried to do in the book was to explain the political culture
right.
of Africans generally, but with particular reference to Nigerian political culture.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we had the issue of this military administration,
mm-hmm.
all the struggle with them and the traditional, people there, traditional leaders. Then we have the pro-democracy came in, at one stage struggling with the military to wrestle. If we have time, I could read the introduction to the book.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have time to do that?
Yes.
Okay. The book is about, let me get my glasses. Okay.
Yeah, your specs.
Introduction to revised edition of The Burden of Freedom. The Burden of Freedom is a historical and political fiction about the nation of Songhai, Nigeria in parentheses. The book examines the vexed issue of patriotism in the society and its negative effects on the social and political development in the country. In contrast to these mandates on the national development, the book examines the patriotic efforts of four young men committed to wrestle with the despotic elements in the country to bring the nation to the path of sanity. The four men, with their soldier friend, were determined to sacrifice their lives for the betterment of its country. The bravery of a young lecturer, Wole Soyinka, at the University of Ibadan in the 1960s, that challenged the brazen acts of brigandry of politicians in the then Western region, encouraged me to write a book. This historical political fiction depicts my reflection of the struggle and the lives of the patriots of the time who were conscious of the nation. It reflects on the psychic of the political culture and the social development of the nation, the entrapment of the social development, and the courage of the cultural fiber from which there was no escape. Over the years, the pressure to write the book became more urgent as the political landscape became even more dangerous. I finally wrote the first few pages after I returned home from my first sojourn in the U.S. as a student, only to stop it for a long time due to some exigency, a struggle of my own. I finally settled down to finish the script in 1998 and got it published in 2002. On reflection, there has not been a remarkable change in the social and political culture of the people in the past 5 decades, and the societal strata languished and wallow in decades of morbid political culture. Once in a while, the hope of the people will be raised for a new beginning, but the hope quickly dashed as the politicians squander it on the altar of greed, indiscipline, and shameless behavior. And one continues to wonder if the country is ever amenable to change. The burden of freedom reflects on this political culture and takes a thoughtful look at the years of despotic military regimes and systematic elimination of political opponents. It is historical. It reflects on the political struggle of the pro-democracy movement and the lives of the patriotic leader. That's it. My contact number is on the Gmail, dailymoses66@gmail.com.
Run that by us, and it's Dele?
Dele Moses.
All right, spell that. Make sure we got it right.
Dele.
Dele.
Moses, Moses.
Yeah.
66 @gmail.com.
Are you on Facebook, Twitter, any of that stuff? Instagram, any of that?
No, only Gmail. Because over there, I had email, but I suspended it for some reason over there. Mm-hmm. You know, too expensive for me to run.
Okay.
You know.
but
Gmail,
Gmail will reach you, huh? In Nigeria, Gmail will reach you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
The Gmail will reach me in Nigeria.
Okay. Dele, Dele, Moses 66 @gmail.com.
All right.
To get to Nigeria, the international calling number is 011-234. 802-656-7512. And his name is Moses Adeola. So,
okay, I think we get through with the book. That's with the struggle of freedom.
And the only way they can get this book is contacting you. Is this book on Amazon or anything like that, or it's just strictly by contacting you?
It's right now. It's not on Amazon. I've not put it on Amazon. I could put it later, but right now,
okay,
it's not there. Since I'm not here,
I got you.
Yeah, since I'm based in Nigeria.
Okay, alrighty.
So I'm not sure if I had that kind of There could be, but I've not checked it out.
Okay, yeah. You got more to talk about your book? Talk about it if you want to. If not, I got a question I want to ask you, and you can respond to it however you wish.
Okay.
You want to talk more about your book? You want my question?
Well, the book, it's the way it was done over there. I guess I can't criticize it now. I guess it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take it as I have it.
Okay.
Everyone read the book, so it's a good book.
It is.
So I'm looking for people to promote it for me.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, we discussed it. I was going to make it into a motion picture.
Oh, you were like, I know. I know you wanted to turn it, and I think it could be a good story. Could be a good story. Just the right person got to get it. Somebody with the money that has to have it. Whatever.
Yeah, whatever, whichever comes.
Uh-huh.
I just think the book is so good. It will be to the benefits of the African people, not only Nigeria, because of this political struggle over there. It will be for the benefit of Nigerian, African generally.
Gotcha.
Not only Nigeria. So that's why I thought it would be good to put it into a motion picture.
Yeah.
So people could see it and learn from it.
Right. Yeah. We'll.
So it's a good lesson to learn from it.
Right. Now speaking of Nigeria, what is you hear here in the West, over here in the United States anyway, and the rest of the world, they talk about this guy. What the hell is it? Boko Haram. Who in the hell is he, and where did he come from? Do you know anything?
I want to ask you too. What the hell?
I have no idea. I just all of a sudden they get to put it up here. 200 girls, bring back our girls. I said, what the hell is going on? Okay, well, Brother Moses, I want to thank you for being here on this program. And I don't know which show.
You're welcome. I should thank you very much for putting me on your program.
Yes, my pleasure.
And for letting people know about my work.
Yes. Yep, well, that's all good, yes.
Okay, good. Very good. So, we'll be talking again.
All right, and you take good care of yourself, all right?
Okay, thank you very much.
All right, and you take care.
You too.
All right, bye-bye. Yeah, we've been talking to Mr. Moses Adeola here on our program, and we will be putting this up soon.